I am finally going to check out Ren. I keep seeing Ren everywhere. I keep hearing from people that I need to listen to Ren. So today, I am going to listen to Hi Ren. Like always, I'm going into this blind. No expectations, no rewinds. This is already twisted. This is a 9-minute song. Or is it the video? Already not what I was expecting. Kid's talented. What? Oh, this is different.
Hi there, Ren, it's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky, cause I always come back. Deep down you know that, deep down you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro, I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd, not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren.
Okay, so it's already like his conscious that's like that weighs on him, that's talking to him, that's in his ear all the time and is telling him that like he can't control that part of himself, that he can't, stop him, he can't prevent him from weighing in on him in his mind, like he's a part of him. That's what I'm getting.
I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect to always being lied to.
Wow.
Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate, this time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling.
Oh my God. He is touching on something that speaks volumes to me. Like, it's crazy because that other voice, that other side of him or whatever, is literally the part of me. Like, that's a part of me. Like, I have that same conversation with myself. And I actually, so far, am weighing heavy in on that person's side on everything he's saying on this topic. Like, Ren's trying to better himself and, get therapy, maybe take medicine or whatever to help all the things he's dealing with, to help his issues and all that. But this voice is telling him that, like, if you're believing that, you're crazy. Like, yes, you are crazy if you think that this is going to change anything and this is going to help you. Like, you got to look deeper into it. Are they actually trying to help you? Are they actually trying to fix you? Or do they have their own motive behind what they're doing for you?
In place, and my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great, and when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving.
I am you, you are me. Split in two, don't you see that is one?
Delusional guy, where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Wow, your Grammys, Ren.
Nowhere.
Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in.
Oh my God. This is literally conversations that I have with myself. The only difference is my problem is I won't release music, and I haven't really officially released music because of that voice telling me to just not bother, to give it up basically. But it's the same thing he's saying is like, you know, I don't really care about the reach or, you know, the fame or anything like that. Like if I can connect to a few people and resonate with them and help them in a way through my music, then that's all that really matters to me. But this whole way that he's got this other part of him that is combating everything else the other part of him is feeling and saying, it's so true.
And you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious, Eminem did it. Played on guitar. Ooh. Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal.
Oh my God. What's crazy about that is he's calling himself out and he's predetermining what people are going to say about this song. Trying to say that you're doing the same thing Eminem did where you're having a conversation with your preconscious or whatever he just said. But the fact that Eminem did that in 8 Mile, where at the last battle, he actually called himself out basically and put everything out there before Papa Doc was able to say any of that stuff against him. He already said it. So now Papa Doc had nothing that he could say. So that's exactly what he's doing. And the fact that he referenced it to Eminem and then did exactly what Eminem did in 8 Mile is just brilliant. Because now, what are you going to say what he already said? Okay, cool. Already said that. I'm not hiding it. I'm not ashamed of that.
No rip off art, it's the pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath it. That's right, speak your truth, your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren.
Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren.
I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside.
Ooh.
Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren.
Wow. And the switch up musically was nice.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned,
whose voice
just as
is
sure as the rain falls soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as Hope. Some people know...
Oh, so this part of him is Hope? Is that what he's saying? Is he saying that the parts... Because I said, whose voice is this? Because you can tell it wasn't Ren himself, and it wasn't that conscious that I was thinking, you know, that is speaking to him in the first half. You can tell there's a switch up, and that this voice came in a little different. So right away, it triggered my thought of like, okay, this is a different side of him. So now is he saying that this side of him speaking is Hope? Because what he's saying is more hopeful.
Me is the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower the man I've become.
Whoa.
When I sing from the top of my lungs.
Nice.
That I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that me to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise.
Yes, it's
in
Hope.
the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climbing to different sides.
Was Hope speaking to Ren, or was Hope speaking to the conscious? To the other one? I don't know what to call him. I didn't pick up on that. If I should have, but I don't know what to call that negativity. That wow. Dude is talented.
When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften. And that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
Wow. This was crazy. I was not prepared for this. Wow. So, off the rip, absolutely insane. Like I said, I was not expecting this. I just assumed he was either like a rapper or something like that. But whatever this style just was so different for me. And I feel like I've never really heard anything like that before. So that alone was just a crazy way to go into this. But getting to the message, it is so accurate to what many people feel, many people suffer from. And for me personally, I'm not going to go into it, but this relates to me so much. And wow. The whole idea of having that voice, that negativity, that doubt that weighs on you, that's half of you, that prevents you from feeling like you can, from feeling like you want to keep going, from feeling like you can achieve the things you want, the things you know you should be doing, the things you believe that you were meant to be doing. But it's in your ear, it's in your head, it's controlling you, it's taking you away from the part of you that's actually telling you that these are the things you need to do. And when you try to explain that to people, or you let that be known, people will call you crazy. A lot of times people will assume that you're crazy. I've been called things many times I'm not going to specify, and I've been labeled them, and I've been put on medications, and I've been told that I'm XYZ and I need to do XYZ in order to, fix those things in me. And I worked on it, and I sat there and I sat with my mind for a lot of time, and I started to control that other part that was making me feel that way, and was actually allowing me to believe all these other people that were saying that I was a certain way and that I needed these certain things, whatever may be. And I was able to finally start to control it. It's still an everyday thing. It's not something that you just magically fix and it goes away. It's something you work on constantly and probably always will be. But wow. I needed to basically be in charge, become the alpha in that relationship between that one part of me and the other part of me. And then there is still, it's so many parts. And yes, I know people call it multiple personality disorders, things like that. But I feel like it's not something we don't all have. I think a lot of people maybe just don't basically see it as well. I think we all have those multiple personalities, that doubt, that yourself, who you are, and then you have that doubt, and then you have hope, and then you have, all these different parts of you. But I feel like a lot of times we aren't tapped into each one. We have them, but we haven't tapped into them yet. And I feel like some people automatically may be tapped into them. And it's the same thing for other parts of spirituality and things like that, is we're all capable, but some people, the veil is already lifted, or the veil is being lifted, or they figured out a way to lift that veil. So I don't know. It's something that for me, I relate to so much, letting myself feel like I'm crazy, letting myself feel like I'm not good enough, letting myself feel like I should listen to these other parts of myself that are trying to tear the real parts of myself down, the successful parts, the parts that shine the brightest. And it's self-doubt. It's something that we can't stop from happening. I believe we all have self-doubts, but I feel like there's no reason to label somebody crazy for being tapped into different parts of their emotions and different parts of their mental. Listen, I'm really gonna have to sit and process this more, because I don't know if I'm fully grasping everything, only because the parts that I did grasp kind of caught me off guard so much and kind of started to put me into my own thoughts. And I don't know if maybe I lost a little bit of focus through that, but I'm definitely going to sit and process this more. If there's certain things that I should have picked up on, or things that you perceived differently or perceived that I maybe didn't, the way you guys depict this whole thing to be, let me know, because I'm very open to wanting to hear that. But this was crazy, and I don't know if I was ready for it. Like, honestly, absolutely insane. I'm definitely going to check out more Ren. I don't know if all of his songs are going to be this exact style. Like, for instance, like 21 Pilots, like each song has a different type of vibe to it, similar concepts of message and everything like that, but the music style itself seems to differ, song to song and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm very curious to hear what else he has. Also, I'm assuming he's had plenty of music before this song. So I guess this song just happened to go viral, which understandably I can see why that is. But I don't know where did this all start for him? I'm sorry, guys. I'm absolutely just taken aback right now. Anyway, thank y'all for sticking around to the end. Like I said, let me know what you guys think. If you want me to do more Ren, let me know. I'm probably going to anyway. But if there's certain ones I should listen to, let me know what they are. If you are a 21 Pilots fan, check out my 21 Pilots journey that I'm currently on, trying to learn everything about them, because I absolutely am loving everything that I'm hearing from them. Yeah, I have a playlist for that if you want to check it out. But other than that, if you want to hear more from me, subscribe, leave a like, and definitely comment to let me know what you think and what else I should react to. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.